This is News Today with WDW News Today. I am Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell. Make sure you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here we go with the news for November 5th, 2025. As you see, Tom is not here. Tom will be back, I don't know, sometime next week. I'm going to do the news today. I'm going to do the news on Friday. Then we'll be on the Destiny for the preview there. I don't know if we're going to do the news from the Destiny. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, sorry about that. But here we go. First, I guess, before we even get into it, carouselofproducts.com. That's where we have the Magnet of the Month Club. Everybody's wondering. Many of you that subscribe have already received your magnet for this month of November. If you haven't, it's still a mystery. We will reveal the magnet on Friday. But first, here's just a little taste of what it, maybe some hints. All right, let us know in the comments if you think you figured out what this magnet is going to be. As I said, many of you have probably already received them. They did go out, I think on Monday. They go out on the 1st to many of the people who have subscribed already. So some of you have your magnets. I had mine on the back of my car, but don't tell anyone. I don't know. Look, the holidays are in the air at Walt Disney World and at Disneyland. There's a ton to cover, so let's get to it. The full menu for food and beverage offerings for all of Walt Disney World Resort now available. From Disney Springs to the parks and resorts, go to WDWNT.com for the full list. The show would be 2 hours long if I went through everything. Suffice it to say, between the parties and the regular holiday offerings, there is a ton. And we're going to try to stay on top of it. And no matter what happens to us, if we pass out from a sugar rush or something like that, we're going to try everything eventually, at least all the new stuff, and we'll let you know. And then we'll kick it out to the West Coast where they'll do the same thing too. ABC has unveiled its Disney Parks holiday programming schedule for the 2025 holiday season. As found on Deadline, ABC has announced the days this year that the holiday specials will air. Monday, December 1st from 8 to 10 p.m., the Wonderful World of Disney Holiday Spectacular, the 10th annual seasonal celebration, will feature new musical performances from Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, Disneyland Resort in California, and Aulani, a Disney resort and spa in Ko-Olina, Hawaii. Thursday, December 25th, from 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Central Time, yada, 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 the 40th anniversary Disney Parks Magical Christmas Day Parade, Disney's Emmy Award-winning annual celebration, returns Christmas morning with magical, star-studded performances from Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, Disneyland Resort in California, and Aulani, a Disney resort and spa in Ko-Olina, Hawaii, also in on the whole thing. Preparations are currently underway in EPCOT for the 2025 holiday special filming. And that's going to be, at least in EPCOT. Christmas decorations arrived at Magic Kingdom, now adorn much of Main Street USA, and of course in each land. They're all getting ready for this. Very exciting. Everyone's pumped up for this, right? Am I right? It is November. It's getting colder. Walt Disney World has started stocking long-sleeved apparel. They didn't start, they've been stocking it, but there's a little bit more. We found this new youth long-sleeve shirt and adult sweatshirt at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom. The youth long-sleeve shirt, $26.99. It has a similar style to a Spirit jersey. Spirit jersey is not a style. For those that, I guess, if you know, you know. Spirit jersey is a brand, but that style has been adapted. That's when they kind of have the big words on the back and maybe a logo on the front, and you get the idea. If you know what a Spirit jersey is, you know. This isn't a style of that. It's red with the Walt Disney World D logo in white puffy ink on the left chest. Walt Disney World is across the back in large letters. Printed in smaller text is authentic, original, established 1971 with Cinderella Castle. Then there's an adult Cinderella Castle sweatshirt for $59.99. An oval image of Cinderella Castle is on the chest of this white pullover. The castle has a sparkly gold border with printed pearls, leaves, and a pink ribbon. Sparkly gold stars are around the image with Walt Disney World in pink at the bottom. Also, some new Ariel and Cinderella inspired sweaters will have you singing Under the Sea and Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, I guess. The Ariel sweater, $69.99. A scene from The Little Mermaid is featured on this princess inspired sweater. Ariel appears to be floating in a greenish-blue sea as she converses with Sebastian and Flounder. The back features the same design in mirror image. And then there's the Cinderella sweater for $69.99. This one focuses on the iconic moment when Cinderella first transforms into her iconic ball gown. I guess she doesn't transform into a ball gown, but a ball gown transforms from her crappy dress into this nice ball gown, I guess. The sweater itself stars in a dark midnight blue color at the top and moves to a lighter blue at the bottom. The back of the sweater features the fairy godmother using her magic to turn the pumpkin into a carriage. We found both in Trend D, located at Marketplace at Disney Springs. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to www.nt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation, from Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. The dates for the Frozen Holiday Surprise Seasonal Stage Show have been added to the Walt Disney World website. According to the website, the first performance this year will be on Friday, November 7th at 6:15 p.m. and then later at 8:15 p.m. As Magic Kingdom closes at 6 p.m. that day, that means the first performances will take place during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. There are no performances on November 8th or 9th. The next date listed is November 10th. That is also the Marine Corps birthday, so of course they have to show up for that, right? And after that, there's at least one performance nightly through December 31st. Last year, Frozen Holiday Surprise returned to Magic Kingdom on November 5th ahead of the first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. That was November 8th, 2024. This nightly live show, performed on the Cinderella Castle forecourt stage, features the main characters of the Frozen series getting ready for the holidays. Anna and Elsa wear their wintertime outfits first seen in the 2017 short Olaf's Frozen Adventure, and the cast sings Ring in the Season in that time of year from that same short. During the show, Elsa's ice magic via projections transforms Cinderella Castle. Of course, you can watch the video of last year's Frozen Holiday Surprise right here on our YouTube channel. Magic Kingdom has new and returning Christmas decorations all throughout the park, including Frontierland, Liberty Square, Tomorrowland, Storybook Circus, and Fantasyland. Check out our site, but suffice it to say there is Christmas decor everywhere at the Magic Kingdom. 3 Christmas novelties will return to Walt Disney World on November 7th. The Mickey Elf Bucket, released at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party in 2024, will be available at EPCOT this year. The Mickey Toy Soldier Drummer Sipper will be at Magic Kingdom. Disney's Hollywood Studios and EPCOT also get in on it too. It was first released at Magic Kingdom back in 2024. Finally, the Gold Musical Rotating Tin will return for its 3rd year, this time available at Disney's Hollywood Studios. As previously announced, a brand new Christmas tree truck popcorn bucket will be available at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party this year. All November 2025 dates of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at Magic Kingdom have sold out, leaving only 8 open dates in December. Since our last post about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party tickets, well, November has sold out the 13th, 14th, 16th, 18th, 20th, and 30th. December 5th is also now sold out. That leaves only the following dates available: December 7th, 9th, 11th, 12th, 14th, 16th, 18th, and 19th. That also means that all discounted annual Passholder and Disney Vacation Club member tickets are sold out because they took place on the dates that are gone. They were only available for event nights November 7th to November 21st and November 30th to December 4th. Remaining tickets range in price from $209 to $229. The party goes from 7 p.m. to midnight at Magic Kingdom. Just as Main Street USA is all dolled up for the holiday season, Walt Disney World Resort is doing the same with its treats. These sweet holiday snacks were found at the Main Street Confectionary Magic Kingdom. First, there's the holiday peppermint popcorn at $16.99. Mini holiday cereal treat is $7.99. The Mickey holiday cereal treat is $7.99. I think those are probably Rice Krispie treats. Mini holiday marshmallow pop is $7.49. Mini holiday caramel apple, $14.49. Mickey holiday caramel apple is $14.49. Mickey Christmas tree caramel apple, also $14.49. Mini holiday red velvet cupcake, $5.99. The Mickey holiday vanilla cupcake, $5.99. A holiday brownie is $7.79. Mickey gingerbread cookie for $7.29, and the Mickey holiday sugar cookie also $7.99. Oh boy, here we go, Pin Tuesday news. New Christmas and gingerbread pins arrived at Walt Disney World this week, along with a series celebrating 30 years of Toy Story and a new Winnie the Pooh pin set. This week's drops included the limited release Winnie the Pooh and Gopher pin set. That one was $34.99. Limited release Toy Story 30th Anniversary Rex pin, $19.99. The Toy Story 30th Anniversary Slinky Dog pin, $22.99. The limited edition Toy Story 30th Anniversary Jumbo pin was $49.99. The Christmas Mini Jumbo pin was $34.99. Limited release Gingerbread Goofy and Donald Build-A-Pin was $34.99. Limited release Gingerbread Chip and Dale Build-A-Pin, $29.99. Limited edition Holiday Castle pin, $22.99. And the limited edition Gingerbread Epcot pin was $22.99. Disney is getting ready to film the annual ABC Disney Parks Holiday Special at Walt Disney World, including World Celebration in Epcot. We kind of alluded to that earlier. You're going to see some Epcot this year. On Tuesday morning, the center of World Celebration Gardens was blocked off. We saw film equipment, crates, and sparkly platforms. A lift was mounted with stage lights. There were also ladders, likely for putting up and taking down equipment and decorations. When we swung by the area again, we noticed several Christmas trees and more ladders, equipment, and crew members. In the afternoon, Epcot guests may have seen seemingly random fireworks going off. They were part of a Lady A performance being filmed in the area. We caught some of the show from afar. Though there's often filming in Disney, it rarely requires the closure of such a large area. The exception is the holiday special, the Wonderful World of Disney Magical Holiday Celebration. This Epcot filming comes just before the likely filming of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade. Probably really, really soon if that's something you want to be part of. A trio of vibrant new Figment items is now available on the Disney Store, including a pair of can't-miss Crocs. First, there's the Figment button-down shirt for men at $69.99. This 100% cotton button front shirt is dark purple with an all-over print of Figment striking different poses against a motif of bright neon triangles. Then there's the Figment throw blanket for $49.99. This same Figment pattern is all over the super soft coral fleece blanket, which measures 50 inches by 60 inches. Then there's the Figment clogs for adults by Crocs for $64.99. Figment brings his whimsy to this two-tone pair of classic, comfy Crocs clogs. The purple uppers are topped with three-dimensional orange horns and yellow eyes. The adjustable heel straps, for sport mode, are accented with Figment face buttons and attached orange wings. The textured interior and sole are bright orange to match the horns and wings. The new location and dates for the Santa Claus meet and greet at Disney's Hollywood Studios has been announced. Santa Claus used to meet in It's a Wonderful Shop at Grand Avenue. Obviously, that's going to be hard to do right now because, construction of the Monstropolis area, it never reopened after the 2020 shutdown due to COVID-19. It was instead turned into that seasonal meet and greet just for Santa Claus, really. However, It's a Wonderful Shop officially closed this summer, obviously, with the permanent closure of Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano, Pizza Rizzo, Muppet Vision 3D, etc. Don't make me drag out all the sad memories. We now know that thanks to the My Disney Experience app, Santa Claus will meet in Walt Disney Presents from November 8th through December 24th, 2025. The Walt Disney Presents meet and greet area has housed live-action Ariel for the past few years, but she moved temporarily to Echo Lake in late October. During Disney's Jollywood Nights, Santa Duffy will meet us in Walt Disney Presents instead of Santa Claus. He also appeared in It's a Wonderful Shop back in the day, too. Santa Claus meet and greets at Walt Disney World usually utilize a virtual queue, but details and hours have not been announced. He will also meet at the other 3 Walt Disney World theme parks in Disney Springs. At Epcot, he's going to be in Communicore Hall. There's also a special dinner with Santa Claus available at Cake Bake Shop on Disney's Boardwalk. With just a few days to go before Disney's Jollywood Nights begins on November 8th, Disney's Hollywood Studios is almost completely decked out for the holidays. Previously, crews had set up a Disney Jollywood Nights stage and hung tinsel stars on Sunset Boulevard. Silver garland now trims the Disney's Hollywood Studios Ticket Plaza, welcoming guests to the park. The garland is full of colorful baubles and punctuated by red velvet bows. There's garland everywhere inside the park as well. It lines the crossroads of the World roof and various shop facades. Also stretches across Hollywood Boulevard above guest heads. Silver garland is wrapped around the pillars of Oscars. There are wreaths on the windows of Mickey's of Hollywood and garlands on the balconies. Tinsel comets are on the lampposts lining Hollywood Boulevard as well. These consist of golden stars with silver tails. A Santa Claus figure is on the darkroom marquee. The silver garland across the marquee is adorned with vintage-style cameras and film strip ribbons. Each shop facade has its own unique decorations. Yet to arrive are the giant dancing Minnie Mouse ornaments in the Celebrity 5 and Dime window. Yellow stars and bells hang from the garlands over the street. The garlands on Ticket Central at the end of the street feature poinsettias. Wreaths have retro Santa Claus decorations in their centers. Lampposts throughout the park are adorned with Christmas trees. These are decorated with colorful ornaments, candy canes, and red ribbons. The green umbrellas around Echo Lake have been transformed into Christmas trees with golden star toppers, printed ornaments, and white garland. Echo Lake is also decorated with oversized ornaments spilled into the water. Blue, green, red, and yellow ornaments float along the lake's surface, but they're actually secured underwater, don't worry. The water level is currently lower than it's typically due to the installation of the ornaments. The park's giant Christmas tree will also eventually be installed on the peninsula jutting into the lake behind Gertie. Now we talk about Gertie. Gertie has also been decorated for Christmas. Gertie wears her classic red velvet Santa hat, white fur trim, and a puffball. A yellow gold ornament hangs from her mouth. Did you know you could take home your own Gertie? Well, here she is, 8-foot Santa Gertie, inflatable, complete with her Santa hat and ornament. They make a great lawn decoration. Hundreds of you have already purchased this. Gertie is caught in customs right now. She'll be here any day. We're super pumped up about it. Again, carouselofproducts.com. We expect the rest of the decor at Echo Lake to be completed in a few days, if not, by tomorrow morning. But I mean, Gertie is the highlight. Is she not? Doesn't she look beautiful? The virtual queue for Zootopia, better Zoogether, has been added to the My Disney Experience app ahead of the annual Passholder previews. The previews for the brand new show will take place on Wednesday, November 5th, today, and Thursday, November 6th. The show opens to all guests on Friday, November 7th. To participate in a preview, pass holders must use the My Disney Experience app to join a virtual queue on the day of the preview. The virtual queue opens at 7 a.m. and again at 1 p.m. Pass holders hoping to join the 7 a.m. queue will need a reservation for Disney's Animal Kingdom. At 1 p.m., any pass holder with valid admission can join and park hop to Animal Kingdom. Alternatively, they can enter without a reservation after 2 p.m. Guests do not need to enter the park before joining the virtual queue. Each pass holder can request to join the virtual queue no more than once per day. If you don't mind spoilers, you can watch our full video right here on our channel. Also, Tom's honest review of the show. We also have some of the treats and all that other stuff available too. Several handcrafted European glass ornaments designed by artist Christopher Radko are now available at Walt Disney World. We found all of the charming ornaments in the Art of Disney at Disney Springs. Please go check them out. I know they're expensive. Santa with Chip and Dale is $106. Really cool. Nutcracker Trio ornament, also $106. Disney Joy ornament, $86. Mickey and Minnie's Sleigh Ride ornament, $86. Christmas wreath ornament is $96. And the Holiday Express ornament is $96. The gingerbread displays at Disney World are part of a sweet holiday tradition. Guests can see these incredible cookie creations for themselves as they visit the lobby of several Disney World hotel properties through January 1st, 2026. Each design is new every year, so visiting them has become a seasonal tradition for many guests. Let's start with Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. As we previously reported, want to reinforce there will be no gingerbread display at the Grand Floridian this year due to that lobby construction. However, there are still several more across other Disney World hotel properties. At the Contemporary, now in its 14th year of participation, Disney's Contemporary Resort will host a gingerbread display this year. Last year's design was at Dreamlight's Gingerbread Castle, which included the use of retired Dreamlights. The 2024 display was complete on November 8th. So if that's any indication, pretty soon you'll start seeing these. Over at the Boardwalk, you can find another gingerbread display there. Last year's display was an incredible replica of the Boardwalk Deli. That was completed on November 12th last year. Disney's Beach Club Resort, now celebrating its 25th year of gingerbread displays. They are known for their annual carousel, the gingerbread carousel, with a different theme each year. Last year's theme was Mickey's Christmas Carol. That one opened on November 10th. Yes, Semper Fi Marines. Every time I say November 10th, I'm going to say Semper Fi. 250 years of the U.S. Marine Corps. How could you not, right? At Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, gingerbread animals are the latest trend. They began this tradition a few years ago with Ginger, the gingiraffe. Then came Deborah the zebra, and last year introduced Francisco the flamingo. While we don't know this year's theme, we do wonder if another animal will join the lodge's growing menagerie. Last year, this came out on November 25th, a little behind everybody else. Disney's Wilderness Lodge. It's been 6 long years, but Disney's Wilderness Lodge is finally back in the lineup of gingerbread displays. After just making their debut in 2019 with a gingerbread log cabin, the lodge hadn't made another display since. We eagerly await what they have in store for us. In 2019, their display was complete on November 12th. So please, check them out. It's a blast. And now, we've been talking about the Grand Floridian. We kind of have some big news. We now have a name and the opening date that are set for the new bar at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. The Perch at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa will open November 10th, Semper Fi. The Marine Corps was founded in a bar. How appropriate. I'm just going to keep going back to this theme. Ton Tavern, look it up. It is the brand new bar in the lobby of the resort. Yes, the Perch. The Perch is inspired by the iconic Birdcage that was previously in the lobby and will pay tribute to the resort's Victorian roots. Woodwork, stained glass, and brass accents adorn the bar, which we have already gotten a preview for. Opposite the bar, guests will still find the Victorian cage-style elevator. Work has been underway for several months now as Disney refurbishes the lobby, including the bar. Most recently, the floors were revealed along with countertops and shelving. So yes, you do not get the gingerbread house this year, but you're going to get a bar. For some people, that's a good trade-off. For other people, they're very upset about it. I know that we had a title a few months ago when we found this out. Probably the title of this show too, because yes, we have the name and the date for the new bar, and yes, it will not have gingerbread house. All right. Disney has added new pins to the Key to Disneyland experience. We're going over the West Coast now. Part of the park's 70th anniversary celebration. I'm sorry, people got to be upset about this, right? You went through all the expense and trouble to collect all the pins, and now Disney Parks Instagram shared a video of the new Key to Disneyland pins, including an all-new 10th design. View this post on Instagram, a post shared by @DisneyParks. The caption reads, 10 new Disneyland 70 pins have the keys to our hearts. The newest Key to Disneyland pin collection can be unlocked at Disneyland Resort starting November 3rd, so it's already going on. The Key to Disneyland is a $60 interactive souvenir. Guests use it to unlock different magical stations throughout Disneyland Park. Each pin is a blue Disneyland D logo with one of the park's icons. The new pins feature the same logo and icons, but they have a gold trim instead of a silver one, sparkly finish on the D here. There's also a new 10th pin design, this one featuring the Key to Disneyland itself. So you hardcore people, if you're super lucky, you can spend $600 and buy 10 new keys to Disneyland. Oh, they gotcha, pin traders. I'm sorry. We had nothing to do with that decision. I don't think we influenced it. My suggestion was actually that you buy one key, and for another fee, they load a mystery pin inside that key so that you don't have to buy 10 of these big keys. So no one listens to me. But hey, merchandise has to make their money, right? As we reported a few days ago, crews began installing snow on Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland. Actually, that was October 13th. That was the earliest time we've ever seen that. All the turrets and rooftops are now covered in snow. The final section of the castle now has snow installed. There are icicle lights draping down around the edges of the castle that light up at nighttime. Holidays at Disneyland Resort will run from November 14th through January 7th. Eden is going to be bringing a lot of coverage to you. I think that Lauren will be helping her. Nana is going out there for this. You're in really good hands for the Disneyland coverage. Arlo, of course, will be out there. You're in really good hands for the Disneyland coverage. We're very excited to see it. People are going to ask, Tom and I are not going out there this year. We're going to be on the Disney Destiny preview cruise. It doesn't give us enough turnaround time. Plus, there's other stuff to cover here. But I promise you're in good hands for the Disneyland coverage. An annual tradition continues as each hotel of the Disneyland Resort has a holiday pin for 2025. Compared to Walt Disney World's 19 themed snow globe pins for each resort, Disneyland has a modest 3, matching the number of on-property hotels. First, we start off with the Disneyland Hotel. For $22.99, the Disneyland Hotel Snow Globe pin features Tinkerbell using her wand to add some pixie dust to a tree's star. As with the East Coast versions, there are snowballs, in quotes, in each globe that can be shaken around. The Disneyland Hotel logo adorns the base of the snow globe. Next up, for $22.99, we have the Pixar Place Hotel pin. For the Pixar Place Hotel pin, Sully holds a gift and stands near a pink monster-themed tree. Eyeballs resembling Mike Wazowski and the M from the Monsters, Inc. logo decorate that tree. The Pixar Place Hotel logo with the Luxo Jr. lamp resides at the base, along with the famous doors from the film. And then, of course, not to be outdone, Disney's Grand California Resort and Spa has a pin for $22.99. Miko from Pocahontas smiles as he holds a biscuit, of which he and Percy love in the film. The Grand Californian tree is decorated with pine cones and acorns within the snow globe pin. The resort logo adorns the bottom of the pin as well. We found each pin at its respective hotel gift shop. That's Disney Fantasia's shop, Store E, and Acorns Gifts and Goods. Aulani, Vero Beach, and Hilton Head Resorts will also have matching snow globe pins. If you really feel like an overachiever, you can jet around the world to get those. You can check out more Disneyland holiday pins and merchandise on our website. There's a whole lot to see. The medals for the Disneyland Half Marathon weekend races and the Coast to Coast Challenge have been revealed by Run Disney. Runners who complete the Disneyland 5K will get this medal featuring Joy and the Pixar Pal Around from Pixar Pier. If you run the Disneyland 10K, you'll receive this medal featuring a Sorcerer Mickey and a magic broom in front of the number 70. The Disneyland Half Marathon medal also has a 70-shaped background. In the foreground are some of the children of It's a Small World. If you complete the Dumbo Double Dare Challenge, both the 10K and the Half Marathon, you'll get this 70-shaped medal featuring Dumbo and Timothy Q. Mouse. The Run Disney Coast to Coast Race Challenge medal goes to anyone who completes the Disneyland Half Marathon and any qualifying Walt Disney World race in 2026. It features Sleeping Beauty Castle and Cinderella Castle framing the partner statue. Stitch is featured on the silicone Run Disney Kids Races medal. Disneyland released the dates and details of the release of the previously announced holiday zombie Tiki mug. The design is similar to the green-colored 5th edition mug, but it has a Santa-style hat and candy cane spiked above one eyebrow. The limited edition mug will be released at Disneyland Hotel on November 21st. Mobile orders may be placed as early as 6 a.m. Pacific time on the Disneyland app while supplies last. Remaining mugs will then be available at Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar starting on Saturday, November 22nd. The mug is also coming to Walt Disney World. There are two versions, one with gold thread and one with red. Though Disney hasn't confirmed, it looks like the gold thread version is going to be the one that's at Disneyland Resort. Disney Festival of Holidays at Disney California Adventure Park runs from November 14th through January 7th. Guests can purchase a Sip and Savor Pass as a convenient way to purchase food and non-alcoholic drinks. Entertainment includes Mickey's Happy Holidays, Mirabelle's Gifts of the Season, and Disney Viva Navidad. You can check out our website for the full menus. Of course, if you want to see Viva Navidad stuff, we have that all over our site and YouTube channel as well. Over 70 pounds of chocolate was used to create a 30th anniversary Toy Story sculpture, which is now on display in the Pixar Place Hotel at the Disneyland Resort. The sculpture is a Toy Story themed showpiece created to celebrate that 30th anniversary, originally released on November 22nd, 1995. It's an elaborate display featuring colorful toy building blocks spelling out Toy Story 30. Small Army Men figures are sat around and on top of the bricks. Toy-like props and slices of pizza lay on the table as well. The centerpiece is a large rocket ship with little green alien man inside. It is crafted with impressive detail. As the sign below mentions, it incorporates 70 pounds of premium chocolate. The dedication sign reads as follows: created in honor of the 30th anniversary of the Pixar animated film Toy Story, this showpiece incorporates approximately 70 pounds of premium chocolate manufactured in Tain-l'Hermitage, France. Go check it out if you're in the area. I think it looks pretty cool. The Holiday Country Bear Jingle Bell Jamboree is back at Tokyo Disneyland, and a small selection of merchandise inspired by the show will be available starting on November 6th. There's a clear folder set for 1,200 yen, a postcard set for 2,000 yen and a postcard for 500 yen. This year, Jingle Bell Jamboree runs through January 12th, 2026. Of course, we have a video right here on our channel of the 2024 performance. Zootopia 2 offerings will debut at Shanghai Disneyland on November 18th. Also on that date, Shanghai Disneyland will host the global celebration of Zootopia 2, welcoming creators, guests, and fans around the world for a dynamic and energetic experience. On the 18th, there will be operational adjustments for the Zootopia land, including Zootopia Hot Pursuit, due to the celebration. Quote, since opening in December of 2023, Zootopia has welcomed millions of guests from home and abroad, becoming one of the resort's most beloved experiences and earning global theme park industry recognition. In celebration of Zootopia 2, our talented cast members and Imagineers have teamed up with Walt Disney Animation Studios artists to extend the new story into creative, tangible, and immersive experiences in our Zootopia-themed land. That is from Andrew Bolstein, President and General Manager of Shanghai Disney Resort. Of course, you can check our site. We have more details of all this whole celebration in Shanghai. Check it out at www.nt.com. Disney Winter Frostival is returning to Shanghai Disney Resort from November 7th through March 3rd, 2026. The entire resort will be transformed with brand new holiday decor. An all-new Christmas tree, taller than ever before, will come to life each evening in the Gardens of Imagination, adorned with a variety of ornaments and topped with a radiant star. All new snow statues will make their debut along Mickey Avenue and the Gardens of Imagination. Inspired by Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and their friends, each new snow creation features playful nods to their signature styles, from Minnie's iconic polka dot bow to Donald's timeless sailor hat. Throughout Shanghai Disney Resort, you will also find the popular ice statues that will feature new friends and characters this year. There's a brand new winter social wall that will feature imagery of Mickey, Minnie, and Duffy and friends as they enjoy Magic Snow Day. Mickey, Minnie, and the Snowies as Mickey's Snow Magic will fill Mickey Avenue with a flurry of falling snow, themed music, and captivating projections of Disney classic stories. The return of Disney Winter Magic Cavalcade features glittering floats and Disney friends adorned in seasonal outfits as they bring classic Disney winter scenes to life. As night falls, a celebration of Disney Winter Frostival brings Frostival, boy, that's a tough one. Brings the enchanted storybook castle and Gardens of Imagination to life with beautiful lights, stirring sounds, and stunning projections to tell beloved Disney tales. From November 12th through 18th, a week-long celebration will be held to mark a magical birthday party for Mickey and Minnie, including daily performances from the Shanghai Disneyland Band in front of Enchanted Storybook Castle. Following each evening nighttime spectacular, Mickey and Minnie's birthday celebration castle projection Best Wishes will also fill the air with fireworks and picturesque scenes in the lead-up to a grand finale on November 18th. One of the best parts of the celebration is meeting beloved Disney pals as they wear their winter outfits. This year, Winnie the Pooh and friends will be dressed in cozy new winter looks featuring natural, textured fabrics. Mickey and friends and Duffy and friends will also sport festive holiday outfits, joining in the fun to celebrate the season. Shanghai Disney Resort. Disney Experiences Chairman Josh D'Amaro has shared the first photos of the Disney Destiny's Wakanda-inspired Grand Hall. D'Amaro boarded the ship and addressed the Disney Destiny crew on Monday from the stage in the Grand Hall. In the photos he shared, we get our first look at the finished space, which is inspired by Wakanda from Black Panther. In this photo with the ship's captain and officers, we also get our first look at the installed T'Challa atrium statue after getting a glimpse of it being unwrapped recently, courtesy of the Imagineers working during the Destiny's 2-week crossing. We also got another perspective of the Grand Hall, showing the uniquely patterned balconies on the higher decks looking down onto the space. Finally, he also shared a photo of cast members of the new Lion King dinner show in their costumes and standing by a painted wooden column in a dining room. The Disney Destiny arrived in Port Canaveral on Sunday night. Disney Cruise Line will be live streaming her christening ceremony on Monday, November 10th from Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale. I will be there. Tom will be there. We'll be on the Destiny for about 3 days, but first they do let us go out on the dock to take photos and gather content for that christening. We'll see you all in Fort Lauderdale, all the crew of the Destiny. We're really looking forward to this, and we're looking forward to providing lots of great content for those of you at home. There are a number of experiences on the Destiny that have never existed before. Some things that are on the Treasure or the Wish, some things are on the Treasure and the Wish, but a lot of new stuff for us to share. It's going to be a flurry of activity on the Destiny, and we can't wait to share it with you. For the absolute latest on these stories and all the stories that did not make it onto the show today, be sure to check WWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen each and every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.